Hi, I'm Mrs. Porter, and I am coming to you today to give a little phonics instruction for Saxon 2, lesson 127. And today we're going to be talking about some more prefixes. So, yesterday we talked about prefixes, and then again today we're going to talk about some prefixes. So, in your zippered pouch, you should have a little thing of worksheets that says 127. Find that. We're going to do some spelling sound review. Put your finger next to number 1. Hopefully you've watched a lot of my videos by now. And you know, if you would like to do the sounds on your own or write them down on your own before I put the answers on the board, that all you need to do, sorry, I'm getting this kind of a little bit better, maybe. All you need to do is go ahead and pause the video after I give the sound before I write it down. Then you do yours and you can check your answer with what I put on the board. All right, first is S. Your turn. S. It is S, comma, C. Then we have a lot of finals. Final SS, comma, SE, comma, CE. So number 1, S, comma, C. Final, SS, comma, SE, comma, CE. Number 2, goal, goal. Final stable syllable, GLE. Very good. Number 3, U, U. U, consonant E, comma, U, final, UE. Number 4, this is the longest one, K, 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 comma, C. Good. Then we have final, CK, comma, K, comma, KE, comma, C. Just like to make sure that I'm not accidentally missing something, especially on that big long one. I don't know why this part of my camera is so blurry, but whatevs, it just is what it is. Number 5, combination ER. Number 6, shin, final stable syllable, TION. Number 7, A, consonant E, comma, A, final, AY. Number 8, ch, 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 final, CH, comma, TCH. Number 9, qu, qu, combination Q, U. Very good job. I know these automatic, like learning to have these patterns and these sounds automatic does take a lot of time and a lot of energy and a lot of effort, and I really appreciate all that you're trying. Number 10 for our review words. The first one is pre-cook. Number 10, pre-cook. Oh boy. I feel like I'm going to have to get a new one. Look at this guy. Let's get rid of that. All right, so we're going to use the prefix pre. And then the base word is cook. C-O-O-K. Number 11, overspend. Spending too much, overspend. We have the prefix over And then we have spend. Number 12. Understand. We have the prefix under and st-and. Good. Today we are going to have some sight words. Now remember, sight words are words that we cannot sound out. They do not follow our spelling rules. So you'll have to think of a time you saw them in the text or in your own writing, or other times you've been familiar with them. The first one is hour, like the hour right now is 4:05, so the hour is 4. That is H-O-U-R. Number 14 is the word course, like a class that you might take, or if you like to ride bikes or something, some path you might go around, a course. C-O-U-R-S-E. And number 15, touch. That's T-O-U-C-H. All right, today we are going to do our dictation sentence. I'm going to say it a few times, and then we're going to go on to our new increment. So remember, you're just going to do the best you can. So you're going to listen to it, pause the video, write it down. Then you can see what I put up on the board, and you can just put a simple line through yours and correct it if you need to correct. It is Greenland would be an interesting place to visit. Greenland would be an interesting place to visit. 8 words. So we have Greenland, capital G-R-E-E-N-L-A-N-D. Greenland, compound word. Would, W-O-U-L-D. That's a sight word. B, you could sound that out. A, now remember, if you're not to the end of your line, you're not going to move over, but I am to the end of my space, so I'm going to move over. Interesting, I-N-T-E-R-E-S-T-I-N-G. Place, P-L-A-C-E. Another space, to. Another space, visit. Now, if I went too fast, you just pause the video. That's all you need to do. No big deal. Also, you could pause the video before this and write down from your mind all of these things. All right, now for our new increment. Echo these words and listen for something that they have that is the same in each of them. Unhappy, unfold, unwrap. What is alike in each of these words? Good, it's the prefix un. Let me show you what that looks like. This is the wrong date anyway. Unhappy, unfold, unwrap. Do you know what letters make the un sound in each of these words? Good. It is the UN. That is a prefix. Prefix. Do you remember what a prefix is? A prefix is something that is added before a root word that changes the meaning of the word. What do you think that the prefix un means? Think about that. The prefix un means not, or the opposite of. For example, in unhappy, it means not happy. Or in unfold and unwrap, it means the opposite of fold, the opposite of wrap. Let's look at 2 other prefixes. All right, we have dislike, distrust, disagree. What is the prefix in those words? Good, it is dis. That D-I-S, that's the prefix. So the base word here is like, the base word is trust, the base word is agree. What about incorrect, insane, insecure? Good, it is in. It's a word that comes before that changes the meaning of this. What do you think the prefix dis means? Dislike means not like. What about distrust? Could be the opposite of trust, or not trust, or lack of trust. Disagree, not agree. Lack of agreement, the opposite of agree, it kind of means the same thing. The same thing with in. In means the same thing as these other ones that we've been talking about. Means not or without. So dis, in, and un all have the same meanings. They mean not, or opposite of, or in disagreement with. Not correct, not sane, not secure, or the opposite of correct, the opposite of sane, the opposite of secure. Do you remember how we code those? I just put the code on it. It was a box. And that's just so you can pretend like it's not there, because you should know that. Okay? These are the 3 that we've learned so far. Hold on, I feel like there's a few more words. Occasionally, prefix spellings change to fit the beginning of the root word, whereas suffix spellings never change. So therefore, sometimes you will see in listed as im. So like imperfect or impolite instead of impolite. Immature. Sometimes you might see ear, like irregular, instead of irregular. So not regular. Well, all of these mean the same as in. So the second letter basically just changes to match the first letter of the next word. So instead of irregular, they change the N here to an R. So it's irregular. Instead of immature, they put the M here because the mature starts with an M. All right. I think those are not your typical. Typically it's M. Now we're going to spell some words that have the prefixes that we learned. We're going to use the practice sheets again. So look to the back of your practice sheet and find number 1. So you're back in your packet. You've got to open it up. And then there we have where we are. New sounds and new words. Put your finger on number 1. The first word is unlock. Unlock. I'll just put it down here in case we need that. So we have un, and then we have lock. L-A-K. Unlock. Number 2 is dislocate. So dis is easy. We know that is D-I-S. Then we have locate. How do we spell that? L-O-C-A-T-E. Number 3 is imperfect. Not perfect, imperfect. I-M-P-E-R-F-E-C-T. You'd put M, and then you would do per, and then fect. All right, good job. We're going to move on here to these prefixes, and we're just going through these words. Then we're going to go through, we're going to read, answer the questions. Then remember, we do have to turn it over and do this part on our own. I know this is everyone's favorite part, right? The actual work. Remember, if I went too fast, it is not a big deal. You just rewind and pause the video. All right, so let me go ahead and write these words. The first word we have here, what word is this? It has a prefix, so we'll put a box around it. Un, and then what word is this? This says Unhook. Unhook. The opposite of hook. Good. Number 2. We have a prefix. Then we got to figure out this other part. We have 2 more syllables, so we have to figure out where they're going to be divided. I see this vowel, consonant, vowel with the long I pattern here. So that's what I'm going to look at first. And typically, we're going to break right in front of that. Do you remember that? I hope so. So that makes this a long open vowel O. So M-O, impo, and then we have light, impolite, impolite. Oh boy, I made that so long. Number 3. Well, I see that right off the bat. We have this, and then we have this, the end. How do we decide what's going on with these vowels? That's a vowel digraph, right? The O says O and the I is quiet. So we have disjoint. Disjoint. Good. Oops. I don't know why I erased that. Whatever. Number 4. We have the un, and then we got to get the rest of this word. Do you know it? This is final stable syllable, G-L-E. Good. Then what do we do with that A? What does it get? It gets a brev. So that's the only thing we have to sound out is tan, because we know this is un and goal. Untangle. Untangle. So to take, not tangled. I almost erased number 4 again. Number 5. We have in. Then what do we do? Yeah, we've got to figure out these vowels, don't we? We could do it like this. We have vowel, consonant, vowel. D-E-S. Sedelia C. Nt. Makes sense to me. Indecent. Indecent. Number 6. We got this. What do we do here? Break between the 2 ends. That means that and that both get a breath. We just say connect. Connect. Disconnect. Not connect it. Opposite of connect. Good job. I know it is tough work, but you guys can do it. You're getting stronger and stronger in being able to recall those sound patterns. All right, we're going to read this to ourselves. So I'm not going to read it out loud. You're welcome to read it out loud if you want. What do you think? Do you agree or disagree with this passage? Even children can help make bathrooms clean and spotless. I bet your parents think, wow, that would be amazing, but it's just not happening. But who knows? All right, number 7. What is another word for kill the germs? So look at these 3 choices: stools, disinfect, and spotless. Which one of those means kill the germs? Number 8. What do you clean in your bathroom? So not personally, although those are good answers. I want you to look up to the passage and they told you 3 things. You can pick one of those things. If you pick the word stools, I want to know, what is a stool? It was a nice word, or maybe a similar word for what we would call a toilet. Number 9, clean rooms mean fewer germs. Is that true or false? You decide. All right, turn your paper over and then do this other side on your own. Do this side on your own. It's actually the worksheet side, but that's okay. You just have to have both sides done. Great job today. I will not see you again until Thursday. And, well, I guess I'll just see you then. Have a great day.